Welcome back, everyone. Sigma Rick here. So last episode we took Dresden and we became the commander of the garrison. Um, then after that, I kind of just ran around the Dresden. I took a little relaxing thing, kind of toured it, see what was going on in the city. Um, After that, we got a bunch of quests, basically to go to this place, to go to this place, go find this place, blah blah blah. Typical stuff. So Darren, the socialite of our party and the massive healer, has invited us to a celebration at his grounds. So that's what we're doing right now. So let's go see what we have to do and what the involves in.
Not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live
I
a
forgot he likes
sacrifice
party guests to
may
be in their
suffer
underwear.
the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader. Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu.
Well, I know how to say those names.
Am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul.
I think he's afraid to die, to be honest.
My dearest guests will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
Alright, so there we go. I guess we're going to party it up. I don't know how well it's going to go. Nope. Somebody here. How interesting. Oh, so remember back when we had a camp that this guy wanted to do an investigation here. Alright. Leodore Heartblade. Nothing really. I just took note of a few things. I attempted to find out whether anything unusual or mysterious has happened to the Count over the last 10 years. During my conversations with his acquaintances, two people noted that he never speaks of the revered Nestrin, the priest of Iamade who was his guardian and tutor. Yet he just mentioned Nestrin in his speech, whatever that might mean. Told me that you tried to find out anything odd happened. Some of her servants complained about strange occurrences in the house, like objects moving by themselves or candles going out. Of course, that could simply be a figment of their imagination. It is also very well known that the Count often invites various spellcasters to entertain him, and encourages them to use their magic in mischievous ways. Practically the whole Mendiv knows a story about the drunk wizards and their teleportation race across the roofs of Canaveras after a party at the Count's house. What I'm trying to say here is that any fluctuations in residual magic at his house are not all surprising. There was a matter of the abduction, however. A gang of bandits kidnapped the Count hoping for a ransom, but the only reward they got was death. Afterward, the Count told everyone that he had hired the bandits himself as a joke. The other mercenary squad that freed him and executed the bandits was also in his employ. Jesus. Nobody really wanted to delve in too deep into this case after confirming the identity of those wretched cutthroats. But there is one disturbing fact about it all, and I don't mean the Count's bizarre idea of fun. The mercenaries who supposedly freed him had also cut off the bandits' heads after they had already killed him. Yes, perhaps I wouldn't even notice this detail had I not visited Heaven's Edge right after the tragic accident. I remember people were also found several headless bodies, both of guests and demons. We thought they had been decapitated during the fight. Well, what do we need to do? Now, that's the hardest part. I need to dive deep into the past of this place, which requires casting several different spells over some time. It would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted the process, especially the Count himself. I don't think he remembered my face, but a suspicious stranger casting unknown spells might attract his attention. All in all, I want you to do is distract the master of the house. Right now, he is playing host in the very place I'd like to start with. Alright, well, how do I distract him? I don't know. Maybe your companions can assist you somehow. Or you can take a look around. Perhaps there's something that can help us. Alright. Good luck. Come back when the Count leaves. I will tell you everything I managed to find out and maybe even show you something. So, over these little... Because with Dresden, it's kind of like a little city. Like, we're also a mayor. You know, we have decrees to call out. We have to build it up. You know, have to get our army settled. You know, make sure people are happy and diplomacy and blah, 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 blah. And what we've learned during this is Daeran seems to,
Follow my steps.
in his own way, it seems to take a fancy with Barca. Not really sure if he's just screwing around or if it's real, but we could always use that to our advantage. Let's see if we have a world. There are occasional traces of older masonry and foundation. It looks like the building was reconstructed several times. Regil, this estate could be made into a criminal defensive outpost. It should be expropriated for the sake of the war of effort and the owners compensated after victory is secured. I'm sure you would. Let's run past the half-naked people. Oh, we can't get that way.
Let us be careful.
Camellia, I adore this estate. So many beauties, so many quiet nooks. Door is sealed and looks like it has been opened in a long time.
Tread lightly.
Alright, land. I've somehow landed at the party of a royal brat. Go figure. You never know when or if you'll get another chance to rest and have some fun during wartime. Alright, well, let's talk to Daeran. I've always considered myself an atheist, not a hero. Alright, now, an estate. I don't know. An estate? Not a hero. When doomsday come, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sit in the front row and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was always an option. Now I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the Fifth Crusade. How did I become a champion of a hero chosen by Amadei? Maybe it's your chance to finally do something worthwhile. What do you want me to do then? Dance a waltz on Dresden's ramparts with a charming courtesan? Sounds worthwhile to me. Tell me about Heaven's Edge. Remember you're still my field attaché and blah blah blah. Something count. I demand a report of all your work so far. Half an hour. So why did you really decide to throw a party at such a scene of a tragedy? What's this ghoulish farce about? Tell me more about it. This estate was once a truly beautiful sight, with its lush gardens and placid ponds. The house itself is not that large, however. This land was part of the border region even before the world ruined, so my ancestors took that into account when laying the foundation. The larger the mansion, the harder it is to defend. Activate the fire suppression system to distract the Count. I'd gladly give you a tour, but I'm afraid there's not much to see here. I didn't have much time, so my servants only managed to clean up this yard, the great hall, and a couple of rooms. There's nothing interesting about them, except perhaps the magical firefighting system powered by water levels. I'm not sure it's still functional, though. Well, I'm gonna go for a stroll. Seize your chance to have fun. Almost anything can be forgiven, but boredom, that is a crime against life itself. Alright, so...
I'm gone.
Well, we know... There we go. A jug of wine, if used creatively, may distract the Count for a while. Remember? I don't like it in here. This party is stupid, Nanio. Psychological premises for mortal attraction, sites of mass murder, or gluttony, which I didn't even get to read it. Okay, so we have a jug. You. Oh, it's you. Do you remember me? I called upon you to save the count. Yeah, I do. Now we know that Ninio actually needs a bottle of alcohol. She said that she doesn't really, you know, care, but loot me. We'll take the gold and the moonstone. What about the shield? Shield. The door is sealed and looks like it hasn't been opened for some time. So we're just gonna kind of wander around his house, I guess, and just pillage it. This looks maybe like his room. Maybe it's a guest room. Oh, counterfeit dark sunhammer's jewelry. Boom, diamond dust, a ruby, and bracers. These bracers allow their wearer to cast healing spells without provoking attacks of opportunity. Wow, that's amazing for Daeran. Or anybody, actually. But I think Daeran will be more than happy to do that. Count Selena Naivi Daeran Arande with her infant son Daeran. Unlike typical aristocratic portrait, this one depicts a young mother having fun with her child on a seesaw. Well, good for her. Maybe we could use that to our advantage. Talk about his mom. Open the door. So we made some money. Our door is sealed. Door is sealed. Grab this.
Our duty calls.
If used creatively, we have a distraction.
Tread lightly.
Okay. Where's Mr. You? There you are. I can't cast any spells. Well, then don't cast any fucking spells.
I'm gone.
I don't need you to cast any spells. Maybe we have to go count with him again? I don't know. Let's spill the wine on his suit and see what happens. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. And did you also not mean to ruin a suit that costs more than a thoroughbred? Don't fret. I have a spare. Just you wait. When I return, I shall look even more stunning. Good. We're just a clumsy orc. You know, we're not fancy. We don't hold, you know, bars or, you know, parties and stuff. We don't. We drink. I see that you did your part, Commander. Thank you. Now get ready to watch and listen close. I will unravel the past of this place and try to show you whatever I find. Okay. What are we gonna find here? Are we gonna have to fight memories or something? Countless Selena Arande. My dear guest, the Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes all of you today. I hope this day is bright as for you as it was for me, because on this day my only precious, sometimes arrogant, but utterly beloved child was born. A child is usually a reflection of their parents and caretakers, Countess. Will you allow the humble tutor of this young man to address the guest and the man of the hour as well? Can't we just have one day without your sermons? It's my birthday, after all. 10 years ago, the young Daeran had an utterly angelic appearance. His table manners and expressions lacked the dignity of a true angel, however. Today, I'm sure the Reverend Nestrin only wanted to hug you and offer his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what's that noise? Ooh, shit. Lilithu, the sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Did you prepare a treat for me, too? What do you want, spawn of the abyss? I've already done everything I wanted to. Hey, you, doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon you will all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want, but they're not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I will give you a chance to see it for yourselves. And when I return, the grave realization will have already sunk its teeth in your throats. Oh, how I love watching mortals in their final desperate hours. Alright. first appearance of the disease in the Lilith, one of many sisters of the accursed Minago. So far, everything I've seen matches official versions of the event. Alright, well, what now? I can sense the aftershocks of a strong outburst of emotions and memories somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of those rooms, so please check if anyone is in there and distract them. Ugh, now I gotta get his ass out of the room? What is this? Oh, we're gonna take his food. Where'd everybody go? Where the hell did everybody go? Oh, they're inside now. Okay, so that's a ransacked bedroom. Let me guess, he's in here, half naked. Yep. Okay. Right. Ooh, there's one. Commander, I assume that you have an urgent matter that requires my attention. I don't think he would make Camellia dance with him. Ah, now that is a challenge. I can imagine her either graciously acquiescing or deftly slipping deadly poison to my wine just for suggesting. Such is our dearest Camellia. You've given me a brilliant idea. I have I? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I see that you were able to do as I asked. Prepare yourself. This vision might be rather difficult to watch. Alright, so basically we're just playing as a pawn, you know, trying to keep him busy and distracted, so. Young Daeran stands motionless by the Countess's bed. His face is pale with fear, and for good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Her smile, once beaming with vitality and happiness, looks more like a grimace of a corpse. Mother, can you hear me, Mother? My boy, how did you get here? Don't come any closer, This disease. Mother, listen. The revered Nestrin has sealed the gates. He says he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlements, nobody will be able to stop it. He claims this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The fat Baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way, and said they would not let them go. Mother, we need help. Canabras is full of clerics, wizards, and demons. Know who else? They might know how to stop it. We need to get there as soon as possible. We must obey the Reverend Nestrin. We are the lords of Mendiv, and we must protect our people. If it reaches Canabras, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocents, Daeran's voice rises. You're ill. Mother, you're dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Canabras. They won't listen to me. But you are the lady of the estate. They can't refuse you. I can't. I must leave, my dearest. Don't lose hope. You can still. So like I said, I think he's looking to die or drown his sorrows. Now I have an answer to one of my many questions. Nobody went to Canavers in search of help because the revered Nestrin didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of his flock at the estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. He made the right choice. I am almost certain that Count Daeran has another opinion on the matter. A very, very strong one. I've never been in the revered Nestrin's position, but I know the price of difficult decisions, especially those that you have to make quickly. I have no right to judge him, but we must continue our investigation. The next site I'd like to examine is the Great Hall. This is where we found the remains of Nestrin and the demons. I assume that he killed them in a confrontation, but we must make sure of that. Please help me clear the area so I can study it. What am I supposed to do? I'm running around in, like, chainmail with weaponry. Oh, Jesus. Well, he got her to dance. Let's see if we can get them to hook up. You. I'm talking to you. Oh, there, Barca.
Amelia's frosty attitude breaks my heart, but that dance with her was easily one of the best moments of the evening. How are you enjoying my party? Are you having a good time? How about you? Are you having a... Of course I'm having fun. What's wrong? Do you want me to spend my whole life in fear and mourning? Blaming myself for what happened? Fine, let's change the subject. I thought the unique ambiance of Heaven's Edge and the fact that we're on the very border with the world would make this celebration special. I thought the past would resurface and make itself known. Well, it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. What can we do to liven up the eating? Let's have a drinking contest. Ah, yes, the tried and trusted method for salvaging a dull party. For salvaging anything, actually. I am ready, but who's my competition? Should we go with Lan? Let's go with Lan. I'm ready. Let's see how this puffed up brat holds up against his own. Against a kid from the caves with a cast iron stomach. Mongrel cooking will do that too. Tell me, oh kid from the caves, should I tuck you into bed on your right side or your left? I wish to be fully prepared for when you inevitably collapse under the table. Let's drink until one of us falls unconscious or begs for mercy. Yeah, we're gonna do Lan. Steela's our tank. I need her to be able to take a beating still. Like they're just slapping their butts up there. That was just a little warm-up, I say. Up for more? Have you already thought about how well you'll turn your old posh friends about this? They'll be so happy to find out that you lost to a horribly scale one-horned caveman. They'll be green with envy that I got the chance to drink with our horrible scaly one-horned caveman and they didn't. Try to come up with a better joke, Lan. Next round. I'm cheering for Lan. Whoa, such a great task for a humble mongrel. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna piss him off a little bit. Or make him want to prove himself. Whoa, are we done here? Or are you ready for another round? Why are you so upset, your mightiness? Didn't expect this, huh? I do believe I'm seeing double. Oh, wait, it's just your face. Good old-fashioned drinking contest. You know, all the world's ending and getting slaughtered, we're out here drinking. My grandfather, or maybe my great-grandmother, put this bottle in the family cellar. And it allowed the scion of an illustrious line to save face and finish in a tie. He looks a bit unsteady. I don't feel very well. Hey everyone, let's go back outside. I think I need some fresh air in my lungs. Now he's starting to go Irish, Scottish. Although I don't think we should say Irish, because he can't hold his liquor very well. They might be a little insulted with that one. So let's take another glimpse into the past. Alright, a ripple of laughter. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you. I'll give you... Get away from him, demon! Let the boy go, but the blade of the inheritor, you touch him only over my dead body. You are pathetic, old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? You guarded him in vain. This disease is already circulating in his blood, and soon he will rot before your very eyes. You won't be able to help him, and I can at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean, and sweet. Turns toward Daeran and licks her lips. Ooh. We'll see about that. Something is wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. It's as if some kind of supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, blending everything together. The magical auras, the emotions, the memories. I will try to read it again. I'll continue. Just give me a moment to focus. I will try to channel my visions and feelings to you as accurately as possible. No, I don't need more visions. Daeran, my boy, what is going on? Latour's muscular shoulders suddenly begin to shake. The vision he is channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling silently infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. Some alien entity is talking to him. Hurry, old cleric, stop him right now. Do you really want to see what happens when... Save me! Can you save me? The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing in your temples, and each beat brings a new image, or rather a new notion. Help brings a feeling of release and safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger and more demanding. Gate and secret come immediately after. The images become heavier, almost invisible. Secret. Keep the secret, otherwise death. 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 The gruesome images whirl through your mind, filling it with pain and fear, and then it all starts again. Help. Exchange. Secret. Death. Daeran, wait. The thing you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons. Demons, saints, I'm so fed up with all of you. Burn! Interesting. Well, that sucks. Guess we should poke him.
Oh, what a misfortune. No. What a disaster. Everything is far worse than I imagined.
Do you understand what happened?
Yes and no. Damn it, my thoughts are astray. I will try to explain everything in full detail. Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad, when a deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the young Count found himself cornered in every sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an Inquisitor is completely useless in this case. It does not resemble anything I've heard or read about.
Excuse me.
This entity, I think I will call it the Other, possesses uncanny power. It was capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. What's worse is that this entity, this Other, is still here. I don't know what exactly this creature is, but I know what it did to the Count. It turned him into a living gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body. It's not directly controlling his mind. That's why there are no obvious signs of possession, but it is looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into a world, and it can instantly step through to wreak havoc wherever havoc it desires.
Oh boy. Well, we gotta do something.
Yes. Now I understand Father Nestor perfectly. I must make a crucial decision despite a dearth of information. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize. Secondly, I must ask you to keep this secret.
What are you sorry for?
I apologize for dragging you into this mess. You see, the Other, an entity of immense power, stated very clearly that it would kill anyone who found out the truth. Anyone who knows that the Count is actually its living gateway. I suppose this secret is currently known to 3 people on Galorian. You, me, and Count Daeran, and that means...
Later gives you a crooked smirk and shrugs.
As soon as the Count finds out we know his secret, the Other will understand it as well. We don't know what it is and what exactly is the scope of his powers, but we do know it would dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. I've made a decision. I will not tell anyone about the discovery we've just made, not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Neuroscience and sift through all the archives of the Inquisition in order to find out exactly what we are dealing with and how it can possibly be defeated. I may also make some cautious inquiries in other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I am asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation to the Count himself.
So I'm supposed to lead a crusade with a bomb?
I'm afraid you won't be able to hide from the consequences when this bomb does explode. It's up to you to decide, though.
And what about Daeran?
Right now, I'm a lot more concerned about the Other. But when we find a way to get rid of this entity, the Count will have to stand trial. Many things about this case are still unclear, including the extent of his guilt. Did he call upon the Other by himself, or did he simply answer its call? Could he refuse its offer, or would it have led to his immediate death? Every detail is important, and every testimony needs solid proof. That is the difference between righteous justice and blind vengeance.
Yeah, we gotta keep it a secret.
You made the right choice. I recommend you go back to the guest and spend the evening as you please. Anyone else might raise suspicious. I must leave immediately in search of knowledge. We all need so desperately. Farewell, Commander. May the light of Iomedae guide your path, and later Hawkblade will try to keep your path triumph clear of any unwanted guests. Joy, joy, joy. So, oh, talking like that actually hurts after a while. But can we leave, or do we have to stay here? Oh, go talk to Daeran. Oh, shit, sorry. But you were the very best guest I could ever wish for. Okay, so now what? Do we just leave? What are we doing here? Oh, it's you. Yeah, I remember. There we go. We're gonna leave. Cold iron masterwork. I mean, we can sell that, I guess, right? Leave. Oh, so some demon armies are actually moving on our forts, it looks like. Oh boy. So the problem is with this, I don't know where these things are moving. So this is only a level 3 demon army. What's in level 1? So just these guys right here. I mean, I guess we could recruit some of these guys. Or we recruit these guys. Actually, what we'll do, I think, is we'll grab them. And we'll grab these guys. And that should be able to hold that army off for a while. And what we'll do is, I think, like I said, I don't know where this demon army is going. I'm assuming it's going for reliable redoubt. What I'm going to try to do is show you how these armies kind of work. Okay, where the hell are they going? Is he really going right here? That'll take 40. Oh, but that's a level 5 army, isn't it? So, let's get them to travel there. We should be able to make it, just barely. No, you continue there. There you go. And then this level 3 army, I think, is going to Dresden. So, show you kind of how these fights work, why I haven't actually put them on, like, display, I guess you would say. So, we'll go fight this demon army. So, what we have here is a general. And what the general does is he gives our guys special ability. And we actually have the strongest general in the game. He just wipes the floor with pretty much everybody. So, basically, it's just like in a regular game. Everybody has their initiative check. Everybody takes their turns. Now, what's nice about this is because I've leveled this. This is my main army. I've leveled these guys up so much that I've been able to increase the army size. I've been able to get different spells. But Scorching Ray and Fireball are my two main. And I'll show you why. Fireball is extremely powerful. And look at that. Almost all their army is gone. My archers are going to take their turns. My sorcerer is going to take some shots at him. My other archers for 9. I know fighting these things are going to do like a cloud. Yeah, see, they'll do a cloud. Archers, a couple times. Can't really do anything. Wow, not what I wanted. Our Hell Knight, just go up there. And that's basically it. Now, obviously, and then they get experience. So we need a lot more experience so we level again. But obviously, you need... So, like, there's different levels, 7, 6. The different levels, like yellow is an army we could probably do level 3. Something we can easily take care of. Okay, let's see. Can we... Oh... Problem is...
I think, I haven't done it yet, but if Dresden gets surrounded, we can't really do anything. So, we are going to go meet this army out here. And see how well. So I'll do it when we don't actually have, like, a guaranteed win, I guess, in a sense. Divine weapon on you, I guess. Basically, all we've got to do is kill this fucker right here. Although, this may not go as well as we want, to be honest. Even though there's only 6, that thing really hurt. I mean, those things are killing us. Can't even do anything. We may actually want to... Like I said, that's why I restarted it, because this is not going to end well for us. So that army's coming. So now that we know that that army is actually going to lose drastically. I don't know how close it is. I think... Oh, it loaded it right up there. So we'll go back a little bit. Because it auto loads at the beginning of a battle, a combat battle like that. So, that army is probably going to hit us. Unfortunately. So we'll move him back. I mean, hell, we can just meet him out front. Can we make it? Yep. That's our main army, and that's part of the game that now I've got to start doing, is building up these armies to defend these outposts and, you know, kind of like a real battle. And look, we killed him. Oh, the Locust Swarm. So that was, okay. 26. Let's see. Like, I'm not sure. There we go. So that's our victory. So he has 99 out of 115 energy. We can use this 24 times. We can use that 8. We didn't lose anybody. I mean, easy peasy. And then basically what we could start doing is just start mopping up. That's what a lot of the times I do during the course of the game, is I just start mopping up all these armies. That's all there really is to it. So, well, I hope everybody kind of enjoyed this. You know, a little investigation, finding about our good friend Daeran. So this is Sigma Rick, and next episode we will go on a venture for more quests.